You make me weak in ways I never thought possible. I try to mask my feelings, but the truth spills out in every smile I give you and every glance that lingers just a little too long. Every time I see you, my defenses crumble, and I wonder how much longer I can pretend that I'm unaffected by you. You're the reason my heart beats faster, the one I can't stop thinking about. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up, pretending you're just someone to me, when the reality is that you're everything. My biggest weakness is my biggest secret, and that's you. I keep my heart guarded for everyone else, but with you, I'm defenseless. Every look, every smile breaks down my walls, and it's getting harder and harder to hide what I feel. When I'm around you, my heart's true feelings start slipping out. Hiding how much I care feels impossible when you're the first thought in my mind every morning and the last every night. You're the reason I feel this rush, this exhilaration, but with every passing moment, hiding it gets harder. You're my weakness, my secret, my everything. There's something about you that makes it hard for me to keep up my guard. I feel like I'm falling and I don't know how to stop. My heart aches with everything I'm holding back. You have no idea the effect you have on me. I try to hide it, but you see through me. The closer we get, the harder it becomes to keep my feelings hidden. Every moment I spend with you chips away at my walls. I can barely keep my secret anymore. You're my weakness, my desire, the one I never saw coming. I thought I was strong, but being around you shows me just how vulnerable I truly am. You're my biggest weakness, and it's getting impossible to hide. With you, my strength fades. I used to be good at keeping my emotions in check, but you make it impossible to keep pretending. You're the one who sees through it all. You make me feel things I didn't even know I was capable of. Trying to hide my feelings for you feels like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. You're the reason my heart races, the one person who makes me question my resolve. I try to hide my feelings, but they come rushing to the surface every time I see you. My heart is an open book around you, and hiding my feelings is getting harder by the day. You're my biggest weakness, and I can't deny it any longer. Every time I'm near you, my heart beats faster, my words stumble, and I realize just how weak I am when it comes to you. My biggest secret is how much I feel for you. You're my weakness, the one I can't get out of my mind. I try to play it cool, but the truth is, hiding my feelings for you feels like a losing game. There's no hiding it anymore. You're the one who makes my heart skip a beat, the one I can't keep pretending doesn't matter to me more than anyone else. I never thought I'd meet someone who could make me feel so vulnerable. But you are that person, and my secret feelings are getting harder to keep inside. You're the spark that lights up my world, and each day I struggle more and more to keep my emotions under wraps. You're my biggest weakness, and I'm only getting weaker. Every smile, every glance you give me breaks down my resolve. I'm not as strong as I thought, and every day it gets harder to keep you as my little secret. My heart has chosen you, even if my mind says it's a risk. Keeping this hidden feels impossible when you're all I want, my biggest weakness, my constant distraction. You're the one I can't resist, my reason for sleepless nights. I try to hide it, but my feelings for you keep spilling out with every look and word we share. Around you, I feel weak and strong all at once. My heart says one thing, my mind says another, but there's no denying that hiding my feelings for you is nearly impossible. You're my secret that I can barely keep hidden. Every moment with you makes it harder to pretend that you're not my weakness, my desire, my everything. Being around you tests my strength, yet I find myself drawn to you. You're my weakness, the one I can't stop thinking about, and I don't know how much longer I can hide it. There's something about you that breaks down my walls. I can barely keep my feelings to myself. You're my weakness, my secret, and I'm afraid I'm going to slip. You're the one person who sees through my defenses, and the one who makes me question if hiding how much I feel for you is even possible. Keeping my feelings hidden is like holding back a tidal wave. You're my weakness, and every day it gets harder to keep pretending you're not everything to me. I thought I was strong, but being around you makes me realize just how vulnerable I truly am. Hiding my feelings is like trying to stop the rain from falling. My heart beats louder whenever I see you. I try to hide my feelings, but you're my weakness, the one who makes me forget every reason I had to keep this a secret. Pretending you don't mean the world to me is getting harder. Every smile, every shared glance makes me realize that hiding my feelings is a losing game. You're my weakness, the one who sees the real me. Every day, it becomes harder to keep this secret because you're all I think about, all I dream about. Being around you feels like a whirlwind of emotions, and hiding them is getting harder. You're my weakness, my secret, and I don't know how much longer I can pretend. You're my soft spot, my biggest weakness. I try to keep my feelings hidden, but every moment with you makes it harder to keep up the act. There's a part of me that wants to keep hiding this, but every day with you chips away at my resolve. You're my weakness, my heart's desire. I feel vulnerable around you, like you see right through my facade. You're my weakness, the one I can't resist, and hiding it feels like the hardest thing I've ever done. My heart is full of feelings I try to hide, but you're the one who breaks through my walls. Keeping this to myself is a struggle, and every day it gets harder. You're the reason my heart races, my voice stumbles, my thoughts scatter, my biggest weakness, and each day it's harder to hide. Every time I see you, my heart speaks louder, and hiding it feels impossible. You're my weakness, my secret, and I don't know how much longer I can keep it that way. With you, I feel vulnerable, exposed, and weak. Trying to hide my feelings is like fighting a losing battle, and you're the one I'm losing too. There's no hiding my feelings when I'm with you. You're my weakness, the one person who can break down my walls, and I can't keep this secret much longer. You're the spark that makes my heart race. My biggest weakness, the one I try to keep hidden, but each day makes it harder. I'm at my weakest when I'm with you. Every smile, every touch makes me question how much longer I can keep this hidden. You're the person who makes my heart skip a beat, and every day I wonder how much longer I can keep pretending. You're my biggest weakness, my secret. There's something about you that makes it impossible for me to keep this hidden. You're my weakness, the one person I can't stop thinking about. You're the one who makes me feel alive and vulnerable all at once, my biggest weakness, and each day it's harder to hide. You're the person who sees through me, my weakness, my desire. I don't know how much longer I can keep pretending you're not everything. Every look, every smile you give me breaks down my walls a little more. I don't know how much longer I can hide it. You're my weakness. You're my secret that's getting harder to keep. Every shared moment chips away at my resolve, and hiding it feels like a losing game. With you, my heart's true feelings slip out, and hiding them feels impossible. You're my weakness, my everything. You're the reason I feel alive, vulnerable, exposed. My biggest weakness, the one I can't keep hidden any longer. Every moment I spend with you makes it harder to keep pretending. You're my weakness, my desire, my secret that I can't keep much longer.